Zeltparker here with the Castle Crashers Remastered review. I've been playing Remastered the whole time, so the reviews for the Remastered. I recorded the audio for this review video, but I didn't like doing all the video editing and everything, so I figured I would just hop on here and kind of talk about it while I play a little bit, or show off what I'm talking about for this review. So this obviously follows my previous playthrough. One thing, I'll go ahead and jump into this game. The artwork. Look at these little artwork. This is just the sprites for character selection. I find this to be very nice. In the original, you did not get like this pink guy and this purple guy. You get that in the remastered. And then you get this guy for playing Battle Block Theater. And there's another one. You get him for having the alien game. It's Homicide HD. Or it's Hamid HD. And then, you get a bunch of characters. Every time you beat a boss with a certain person, you get something, or so on forth. There's a bunch of different characters, a whole bunch. So let's just hop into one that I can. We'll go into him. I've already beat the game. That's what the skull means. They have indicators for that. I believe they have ways to show how many times you beat it. It's got nice little animations. Okay, and I really like this. This gives it your RPG style feel, kind of. You get a whole mapped out area. There'll be paths blocked that you can't go to until you've gone to somewhere. There's little local shops everywhere. So that's pretty cool that they got the map. They have this right here. You can go in on 2-player or maybe even single player. Let's see single player. I'm not sure. I know on 2-player you can go on it and fight PvP like you and your partner. Okay, I guess this is just like a little arena thing. So we're not gonna do that, but that's a nice little feature. It just gives you something else extra to do. Okay, this is a pretty cool place to come. This is like your hub, kind of, okay? So you see this little pet I got, and you see my sword. Every weapon you pick up in the game that your character can have will store into here. And you can just switch between them. Now the playthrough, I just come in watching this after my full playthrough. I was using the alien, and apparently he cannot use any of the weapons aside from his weapon, which is really stupid, but it is what it is. So, oh, and each character has their own individual magic to give it a nice little touch, and they have their own little characteristics. Look at the weapons in this game. The selection is so great. You get so much playing through it. Look at this badass weapon. Okay, so, oh, and you have a secondary attack. You have your primary attack, like that's your heavy, this is your light, and then you can cycle through your like secondary items. So I can use a bow with the B button. I could dig. I could do that. And you got bombs and potions. So it's got a nice little RPG feel. As a child, I played this game like you wouldn't believe. It was all the rage with me, my brother, and my friends. I'm talking, I went out and bought DLC characters and pets and everything. One of the first games I ever did. So this is your little animal place, right? So check it out. I can just grab one, walk up to the board. She says, oh, he does this. He attacks fallen enemies. And I can just chunk them in the trash and they'll go back. So you have a whole selection of stuff you can find throughout the game. They're hidden around the game. And they're really neat. Like you guess that key weapon I had in there to open this. So like there's a ton of secrets in this game and everything, so that's a really cool feature. There's always something you can find new, probably. Maybe not always new, but it's a nice feature to it. Let's see what else I can show you. So you've seen, I showed you the map, showed you the weapon, showed you the attacking and the animals. Let's see if I can't show like a real simple boss. This is the very first boss in the game, essentially. It's really like a comical like RPG cartoon. This is just a prime example of boss. So like art wise and graphic wise, I'd probably give this game a at least a 5. I don't know. The thing that's bugging me is I don't remember what I reviewed it as the first time. So like I'm worried I'm just gonna give a completely different. Oh wow, okay. A completely different number. But honestly, if I just went ahead and average it out, I would say this game, for me, I have a lot of nostalgic like feelings with it as well. But I'd say straight up, at least 6 on this game. It ended up being a lot shorter than I remember it being as a kid. And the mini games in this are cool too. That's a nice little feature as well. So there's really a lot of content out of this game, and you could probably buy this for like $10 nowadays, to be honest. So I highly recommend this game. I won't show you any intense fight this real farther into the game. I've already shown you a lot. So if you're watching this as like for the first time review, I'm sorry. Oof, you know. But anyway, so there's all kinds of crazy stuff. I won't even bother showing another thing. Let me show you one more thing I think I can do. Stats. This right here. You can even level up. You have a little collection list for your key items. See, I don't have whatever that boomerang is. I honestly don't remember what that's for. But either way, so you can sit here and upgrade all your stats. As you see, I've never even put magic into this guy for some dumb reason. But yeah, each character has their own freaking powers, and I don't know, I just really enjoy this game. Like, I could probably do a much nicer version of this review, but for the simplicity of just being real with you, I'm just gonna tell you it's a neat little fun game. It's couch co-op. You got a wife, you got a kid, you got a best friend. This is a fun little game to play together. There are really fun scenes. Like, somewhere in here there's this really awesome like chase scene, and I won't get too far into the details, but really great game, cute, funny, overall good. I don't know what my original review of it was, but as of right now, playing it like this again, just taking an overview of all the things you can do, I'm gonna have to give this game at least a 6.8. It's so close to being 7, but I just don't feel like it's up to par with a lot of games that I would try to rate at 7. I let a lot of my personal feelings over a game affect the rating. Story-wise, story is not all that great. I would go ahead and tell you, story takes this game down a lot. Like, the beginning, you're just like, oh, this shit got stolen from the king. Go save it before this guy does something. And that's the main goal of the story. That and saving some princesses because they took them too. But story's not that great. Stories are typical. Oh, save me. You know, princess got taken, save me. So story-wise, it's only like a 4. Graphic-wise, it's cute and fun. It's not amazing looking, but to me, it's like at least a 6 graphic-wise. Then the RPG style, really, like if you were trying to compare it to something like Skyrim, clearly it's no RPG, but I believe the fact that you can level your character, you can choose different ones, you can choose their weapons and their pets. It's basically an RPG because you're playing the role of this person, and you can choose different paths basically of what kind of character you want to play. So as an RPG, it's at least a 5 for me. So I'm still going to stick with my 6.9 on this game, and that's pretty much all there is to it. It's a really fun game. Doesn't take much to get the achievements if that's what you're all about. I got 10 out of 12 on here, and that's just 2. This one's new to the remastered this minigame, but they're just minigame stuff for online matches. I don't really play online, so it's easy if you're really trying to get it. So that's my review on this, a 6.8. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe for more. I own nothing, you play only for entertainment. Thanks for watching.